Unfortunately, a lot of police officers would like you to believe that it's primarily civil rather than criminal. And for 22 years, I had this ongoing dialogue with our local police and sheriff's departments. And as kindly as I could put it, this is what I would say to them. You are trained to put handcuffs on people. You are trained to calm down a suspect in the middle of the street. You are trained to perform a hot stop on a vehicle that has just flagrantly gone through a red light. But what you're not trained to do is tell a family member that this is, quote, just a civil matter. And so I would encourage police departments to take a report, gather the basic facts, and then put that through the local prosecutor's office for further analysis. Because the times that I ultimately ended up prosecuting a case which had originally been rejected by the police as a civil matter was too often. And the only way I would find out about these rejected cases were typically because a family member would, in frustration, eventually call my office and get to speak to me. And that's how we would hear about it. Or I'd hear about it on the news, because family members would get upset and then they would tell their story to the media, who often would be very happy to hear these stories. So the bottom line is, it could be civil, it could be criminal, it could be both. But the only person really trained to make that call is not a police officer, it's a lawyer in a prosecutor's office who's had enough training and experience to know the difference. And unfortunately, Jason, while we are speaking, there are people all over this country who are making a call or going into a police station to make a report. And unfortunately, today, they are going to get no help because somebody is telling them it's a civil matter. We've got to change the whole policy of the philosophy of police departments not to make that call.